Hey there, my friend. Welcome. This is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi, founder at the Fit Father Project and the Fit Mother Project. And I get asked by men and women all the time, hey, Dr. A, how do I shrink my belly? You know, I've had this belly fat that's been growing for such a long time and I want to get rid of it. What are the things I need to focus on? So in this video, we're going to demystify that and you're going to learn exactly the things you should focus on in the right order. And I'm going to show you the quickest way to actually see noticeable belly shrinkage, if you will, within the next week. And I'm going to give you more of the long-term plan to make sure it actually stays off for good. I know you're going to learn a ton in today's video. Get out your pen and paper, take some notes, and let's dive on in.
FitFatherProject.com.
All right, so let's get into this topic on how to shrink your belly. And we're talking about the belly, we're talking about this whole abdominal region, right? So we need to kind of look at a little bit of the anatomy and some of the things that are going on. So first off, we're talking about the fat that we can pinch. That's some of the subcutaneous fat that we can grab, the rolls of fat, the kind of stuff that, you know, protrudes over our belt lines and stuff like that. And then we have fat that's deeper, that's wrapped around our organs, and that's called visceral fat. And that's the dangerous fat that is very inflammatory, and we definitely want to get rid of. But then we have another variable here. You have your entire digestive tract that's really centered around here, so we have food moving constantly through. That means we have poop moving constantly through this system. We have water fluctuations as well. So we have all these different variables going on. We're talking about shrinking our belly. We have the subcutaneous fat, the visceral fat, and all the movement of the poop throughout the digestive tract and some of the water retention. So number one, the quickest way to shrink your belly within the span of 7 days is to lose bloat. So many of us have regular bloating that we have from eating certain kinds of foods, typically processed foods that are high in sugar and high in salt. This could mean you're retaining up to 5+ pounds of undigested food that's moving through your GI tract, as well as water retention. I don't know if you've ever had, you know, let's say you had a big cheat meal and you woke up the next day and you're 2 to 3 pounds heavier. Well, what is that? That's food that's sitting in your intestines, and it's also water retention that happens. So over at the Fit Father Project and the Fit Mother Project, when men and women join our programs, sometimes they lose 5 to up to 10 pounds in their first week. Is that actual fat loss? Well, some of it, maybe 1 to 2 pounds, but a lot of it is just losing bloat. And the best way to do that is to cut out the processed foods, which means anything that comes in a bag, most things that come in a box, and really to eat things that your great-great-great-grandmother would recognize as food. So an organic apple, she would know what that is. Salmon, she would know what that is. Vegetables, she would know what that is. If it has one ingredient, it's probably okay to put in your body, and it's certainly going to cut down on a lot of the bloat and the retention, which comes from processed foods. And another thing is improving your digestive health. If you're not pooping, you know, I would say at a bare minimum once per day, which would be ideal. And believe it or not, physiologically speaking, we're supposed to have a bowel movement every time we eat a meal. There's actually this reflex that when we eat, our stomach stretch reflex actually signals our colon to release and get poop moving through. We are meant to be constantly pooping and digesting well. Then you probably have some degree of bloat, and it could be time to get some things cleaned out. So that is the quickest way to lose the bloat. The long-term approach, though, is to lose the fat. And we're talking both that subcutaneous fat and that deeper visceral fat. And the first thing I have for you in terms of looking at the priorities in this video is to understand that nutrition is the key when it comes to losing weight and losing fat. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet. And I will say that again in this video because so many people think when I want to lose my belly, I got to go to the gym and I got to do cardio and I got to do that. That stuff can be beneficial. We'll talk about that in step number 2. But first, understand that you need to be in a calorie deficit, meaning you're eating fewer calories than you're burning every single day. And the best way to do that is not to go out and try to burn more calories. It's to pull back the equation and eat less in the first place. Because let's face it, if you spend an hour doing cardio, you might burn 500-600 calories. It is so easy to eat 500-600 calories. You could have a medium fry at McDonald's or something like that, and that's roughly 500-600 calories. So it's easier to just skip the fries than to go do the hour of cardio. So it's no comparison. So when it comes to nutrition, it kind of goes back to rule number 1 with the bloating. Eat unprocessed foods. When you go to the grocery store, shop the perimeter of the grocery store. That's where all the fruits, the vegetables, the produce is. The real food is there. The processed food is in those inner aisles, and that is by design. Next thing would be is to lower your carbs. And that's not to say you have to completely get rid of them altogether with like some of these super restrictive ketogenic diets. If that works for you and you want to try that, it's okay. My recommendation though is just to cut back on the carbs, just scale them back. So if you're used to having a lot of pasta or starchy carbs, try to get your carbs from more fibrous vegetables, occasionally having some lower sugar fruits. They're okay to have in there in moderation. And as you're lowering the carbs, I want you to increase the protein and increase the fiber. Those are two things that are going to keep you very full for a long period of time, and it's really great because if you have high protein, high fiber, so this is what an example of what we call at the Fit Father Project and Fit Mother Project a perfect plate. If you make your plates look like this, half of the plate is veggies, a quarter of it is protein, and a quarter is some kind of carbohydrate, optional, or you can swap it for healthy fats, doesn't matter to me, but unprocessed foods, lowering the carbs, higher protein, higher fiber is going to get you start moving. And on that note, if you're interested in getting our exact meal plan for both the Fit Father Project and the Fit Mother Project, we have links below in the description. We have a free one-day meal plan and a free weight loss jumpstart. You can get that stuff and we'll actually send you our meal plan, show you exactly what to eat for breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. But this concept is key. More protein, more fiber, lower in carbs, lower in sugar. And then the other thing is to increase your water intake. Start drinking more water. It keeps you full longer. It actually helps your metabolism work better. You know, your body is roughly 70+% water, right? So it's essential that we stay hydrated. And so many of us are chronically dehydrated because we're so busy we forget to drink water. So another key tip on your nutrition front is to buy yourself a big water bottle. In fact, hey, look at this. I have a big jar of some healthy tea. I brew this every single morning, 64 ounces, and I make sure I drink this. And this is a great water intake for me. And because I have it and it's staring me in the face every day, I actually end up drinking it. And there are some teas that are actually good for fat loss. Things like an organic green tea. They actually have some special compounds in them that can increase fat burning. So there's another benefit. Brew some organic green tea in the morning and that's going to help with your fat burning. So again, with the nutrition, we have some more deep dive nitty-gritty stuff. We'll actually send you our meal plan. If you want that, scroll below. We'll send it straight to your email. Priority number 2, exercise, but not plain old cardio. Not going on the treadmill. I want you to do something called metabolic resistance training, MRT. And that's a combination of some of the best strength training movements like squats, overhead presses, rows, push-ups, in a circuit training fashion. So we're doing these exercises back to back with little rest. So we're getting both the strength and the muscle building, which is key because when you build more muscle, you burn more calories 24/7. So that makes it easier to maintain the weight loss. But we're also getting the cardio. We're also getting this metabolic boosting effect. And these MRT workouts, after like a 30-minute MRT workout, your metabolism can be elevated for up to 24 hours. So imagine this. You're busy like me, I know this. So if you did an MRT workout on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, your metabolism gets boosted on Monday all the way through Tuesday. And then it gets boosted again on Wednesday, and then it gets boosted again on Friday. You constantly have an elevated metabolism. And this is the better way to think about exercise. A lot of people think exercise is to burn calories while I'm exercising. Well, the truth is, exercise is actually a metabolic investment. You are investing in better metabolic machinery, so you're burning more calories 24/7. So exercise is helping you function better all the time. It's not just the calories you burn when you're exercising. So MRT workouts, we have free ones on this channel. My best recommendation is if you want to be a fit mother and you're a woman looking to lose weight, get our free Fit Mom Jumpstart. We'll give you the meal plan. We'll actually give you our 24-minute workout. And if you're a guy, we have linked below our 24-minute metabolism boosting workout. It's absolutely amazing. In 24 minutes, with 5 to 10 feet of floor space and a pair of dumbbells, you can boost your metabolism for 24 hours. So simple, you can do it at home. This is the best way to exercise for busy people who want to get rid of the belly fat. The next thing is to lower stress. So when we're stressed, our bodies naturally raise a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol gets a bad rap, and the truth is cortisol is absolutely necessary for biological function. Gets our heart rate up, gets our energy up, it frees up blood sugar so our bodies can react to what's going on. But the problem is when we're chronically stressed, cortisol is not meant to be elevated all the time. It's meant to spike in times that we need it. But when we're chronically stressed, cortisol is always elevated. And cortisol is associated with gaining weight, particularly in the midsection and gaining fat. and particularly that kind of visceral fat, that deep fat that's around our organs. So this is just as important, and especially on looking at some of the longevity research, it's not just about nutrition and exercise. You need to find healthy ways to manage stress. And the best thing is that moving your body when it comes to workouts is one of the best therapies there is out there. You know, especially looking at some clinical depression and anxiety, exercise is almost as effective, if not more effective in a lot of cases, than taking antidepressants. Our bodies are built to move. So that's a good way to find an exercise you enjoy doing and do that regularly, but also sleep is essential. If you're not sleeping 7 quality hours per night, your cortisol is higher than it should be. And you pretty much want to sleep as much as you really can. I know we're all busy, but look, sleep is the foundation of maintaining healthy cortisol. If we're in a constantly stressed state, even if we're eating well and exercising, we're not going to get as good results. And there's actually some research on this. They take 2 groups of people, they put them on the same diet and the same workout program. One group sleeps, the other one doesn't. The group that misses sleep, they lose less weight, and the weight that they do lose comes a lot from muscle tissue and not fat. It's the exact opposite scenario we want, so sleep is essential. And the third point I have to really round out this video, and also to recommend those resources you have below where you can dive deeper with our team, we can help you with this stuff, is to make it sustainable. I can't tell you how many people come to us at the Fit Father Project and Fit Mother Project being like, Dr. A, I've lost 50 pounds 50 times. You know, you don't want to be in this constant, never-ending failure loop. You want to lose the 50 pounds and keep it off for the right kinds of habits. And what that means for you is that you can't start a crash diet. You can't start an unsustainable workout program. And quite frankly, maybe you can't go and do this by yourself. You need a community of like-minded people to keep you on track. And so starting a program from day one that's sustainable is essential because it helps you build the habit momentum to keep building long-term. And this is our philosophy here at the Fit Father Project and Fit Mother Project. We're going to give you a sustainable meal plan from day one, time-efficient workouts that you actually enjoy, and then our whole team and community keeps you accountable to ensure you succeed. You need these elements. Without them, it's 50 pounds, 50 times, and the cycle repeats itself. So you can end the cycle, you can shrink your belly. This is the concept, and I hope you found some things in this video valuable. And if you are interested and you want to dive deeper, check out those free resources in the description. They're absolutely incredible. Over 100,000 people have used these resources, and we'll send them straight to your email, and I hope this helped you today. If you like this, drop us a comment below. Let us know something that was impactful for you. Ask us questions. We're here to serve you. And give us a thumbs up. We put a lot of time and energy into these videos to give you the best information on what it takes to lose fat, to build muscle, and to get and stay healthy for your family. We are the Fit Father Project and Fit Mother Project. This is what we do. And if you like this stuff, subscribe to our channel. Check that little notification bell to get notified when we publish new videos. We have hundreds on the channel already, and we're publishing at least one, if not multiple per week now. So thanks for being here, my friend. We'll see you in the future videos. We'll see you around the channel. Can't wait to send you those free resources, and I'll talk to you very soon.